Hello everyone. Sorry, I'm trying to read and play at the same time. We're going live right now, Sunday. It's Chris going live online with the Sunday Blues. And I'm sorry I'm 2 hours later than advertised, but we're going for it now. Grab a guitar and please hit the share button and let me know where you're watching from. Hey Kenny, hey man, good to see you there. Hey George, nice. George Malone and Kenny in Florida. Sorry, Kenny is in Jersey, I think. Florida's in, George is in Florida. I'm in England. We got any folk in England watching? Or Scotland? Let me know where you are in the world. It always blows my mind. Today we're looking at some blues soloing. And there are three little shapes to get you out of that root position that I'm going to show you. Three positions really, three patterns. In a really basic form that can immediately get you playing up and down the neck. But I'm just going to play a bit more blues while a few more people tune in. So grab that guitar. The lesson will be starting in a couple of minutes, I guess. I've got my Martin back set up and it's sounding nice. And what I'm doing right now, I'm going to be talking about how I'm playing the blues all over the fretboard. A lot of the time, people when they play the blues, they play down here, or they go up to the 12th fret and do the same kind of patterns. Of course, there's a whole fretboard there for us. So in today's lesson, I'm going to talk a little bit about getting around the fretboard with these three little ideas, three little shapes. Yeah, so we'll give it another minute. I'm just going to play some stuff. Here we go. Okay, I'll play a song called The Sporting Life Blues. If you want to know how to play this song, there's a whole lesson inside Acoustic Masterclass on this song. Covering the chords, a nice little head melody thing, tabbed up, but here we go. I'm so tired messing around. I'm gonna get married, gonna settle down. This old life, this sporting life, is killing me. I got a letter from my home. All of my good friends, Lord, they're dead and gone. This old life, oh, is killing me. My mother used to say to me, so young and so foolish, Lord, I couldn't see. She'd say, son, oh son, you gotta change your filthy ways. Yeah, I'll take one more. Oh, cheers, Jeff. Thanks, man. Where are you, Jeff? I'm so tired of messing around. I'm gonna get married and settle down. Is this old life, the sporting life, is killing me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Chicago, okay. Nice one. Thanks everyone for watching. And now, as promised, it's the Sunday Blues. Every Sunday I give a little bite-sized blues lesson an hour before I go live with the old members Zoom, Acoustic Masterclass members Zoom. And today actually it's pretty interesting because in this little bite-sized lesson I'm going to talk about 3 positions in the key of E minor, minor blues. And the weird thing is, I say E minor, it's the minor pentatonic, but we play it over a major chord. That's the thing about the blues, we're often mixing the minor with the major. It gives it that tension that we know about. But more importantly than thinking major and minor, the important thing is just to know how to play it and make it sound cool and make it sound bluesy. And if you care about the theory, then fine, but ultimately you need to know where to put your fingers and play it. You know, that's the, in my opinion, that's the only important thing. The theory, you know, some people are into that. So I said there are 3 positions, and this is E minor. And the cool, oh yeah, what I was going to say before I give this lesson is, in the members Zoom, starting in about 50 minutes, that I know Kenny will be there. Kenny's an acousticmasterclass.com member, good guy. We've hooked up quite a bit online on Zoom over the last few months, and it's a real pleasure to get to know Kenny. So I know you'll be there, and the good thing is you can. We're going to be looking at the G major pentatonic in today's lesson. It's over a folk song, but I'm kind of, last week we did a kind of arrangement, a majory arrangement in the key of G, but this week we're going to look at the G major pentatonic. And the amazing thing about the G major pentatonic is it's all the same notes as the E minor scale, E minor pentatonic. So what we're learning today is actually, although we're playing over an E blues, cheers Kenny, thanks man. What we're learning today over a E minor blues is actually transferable. So when you're playing a folk song in the key of G, a lot of these licks, and particularly the positions, I should say, rather than the licks, are transferable. So if you know it in E minor, you're going to get to know what to do in G major. So let's look at these 3 dead basic positions. And I just wanted to talk about the 2 top strings, the B string and the top E. Okay, forget about the rest. There's your E note. open E, right? Top E string, open. Let me come in a bit closer. Okay, so top, actually I'll spin it that way and it's a slightly better picture. Okay, so you've got the open E, top E, right? If you play 3-3 off over a blues shuffle, try it. Just that top string, the 3rd fret then off, just make it sound bluesy. Okay, the cool thing is you can do the same thing on the B string. So the string below, I'm picking the second one. You can also do 3 off there. You could almost make a complete living out of that. 4 notes, you know, you could in a way. I mean, you'd want to learn more, but you know, it sounded cool, right? That was a nice little solo that I just made up using 3 off, 3 off on the top 2 strings. That's the first little position. Noodle with it, get it under your fingers. Go to YouTube, go type in blues backing track in the key of E, slow if you like, slow blues backing track in the key of E, and just jam and practice. Okay, or go to acousticmasterclass.com and there's loads of nice acoustic tracks that you can play along with, and there's gazillions of lessons inside on, you know, this and way more. And you could play along with some of my personal tracks in there if you want. But so that's the first position. The next position that you've got to learn and then go away and just noodle with is so simple, so basic. You just go in doing almost the same thing, but you're going 3-5 on the B string, and again 3-5 on the top E. So 3-5 on the B, 3-5 on the top E, on the 2 top strings. I'm using a pick. You could use your thumb if you're a thumb player. Okay, so just try bending. Just try going 5 on the top E, 3 on the top E, then 5 on the B. Back to front. So you can use all of those notes, 3-5, 3-5 on those 2 top strings. So let's try going 2 top, 3-5, 3-5, then 3 off, 3 off. Just noodle a solo. Sorry, my guitar's a little bit out of tune, but it's fine, it's fine. I'm picking too hard. Just noodling around, and in a 12-bar blues in E, it goes to A, it also goes to B7, but you can do this over the whole thing. You want to do this over the whole thing. I'll just kind of play some blues for you to have a go. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 2. Hey Tony, no way. Tony was playing last night. We did a gig together last night. It was awesome. He's a bluegrasser. In a town called a village called Manly. Okay, so that's the second position, 3-5, 3-5. If you're just tuning in now, by the way, when this lesson's over, you can just hit refresh. This lesson will stay on this page, whether you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube, or even on Twitter. I think we're going live on Twitter as well. You can just rewatch it. It stays here. Okay. The third position, the final position in this little bite-sized lesson. Of course, there are gazillions of positions, but to keep it easy to get, we move up again. So we've gone 0 3 0 3. Then we went 3 5 3 5, and then the final position. We're going to start on the 5th fret on the B, and we're just going to go 5 8, then 5 7. So 5 8 5 7. That's where the pattern changes slightly. On the B string and the E string, it's slightly different. 5 8 5 7. So, well, let's go in reverse. So 7 on the top E, 5, 8 on the B, then 5 on the B. And it's good to know that that note there obviously is an E. Just about an E. So just try noodling with him, you know, just give it some. You can make up patterns. I just went 7 on the top E, 5 on the B. Yeah? And now I'm going to go down. 5 3, back up, 5 7, 5 8. Of course, I'm playing real fast there, but you can slow it down, get one of those slow blues backing tracks, as I say. So that's it. That's enough. Of course, the patterns continue up and down the fretboard of the guitar, and if you do like this way of learning, inside acousticmasterclass.com there's a course called The Art of the Blues, which reveals all of those positions, and there are other courses inside the site, again showing different blues boxes and that kind of thing. So if you want more, just check it out. You can get a 14-day free trial inside the site, and there's many courses that we've been filming for the last few years. And of course, I go live. I'm going to go live on Zoom. Hopefully I'm going to catch Kenny in there shortly. We're going live in about 40 minutes from now. Does anyone have any questions or want to let me know where they're watching from? It's always nice to answer some questions while I'm here, before I start preparing, doing some final preparation for the lesson today. I've got to get a sheet together, I think. Although, yeah. It's incredible to think, you know, we've got people in the States, we've got people in England, and probably across Europe too. Let me know where you're watching from. It's always exciting. I know Tony is in not far from Liverpool, like Chester way, you know, Cheshire. But anyway, maybe I'm getting some kind of lag, or maybe just people aren't commenting, you know. Yeah. So I might check out, leave this lesson here for you to devour and enjoy and use, and hopefully it helps. And if it does help, I suggest getting inside the site, taking the free trial. When you do join up, I'll send you an email within the first day or so, inviting you. Jeff, oh yeah, hang on. Inviting you for a one-to-one, and I can get to know where you're playing, what you want to achieve with your guitar, and hopefully help you as a guitar player. Point you in the right direction of some good courses inside the site, and of course invite you for the Zooms, which are a lot of fun. Jeff was at a retreat we did recently. Came over from the States, me and my friend Robin. It was awesome, and we had a good time. And yeah, all I get is the name Jeff, because the software I'm using, I didn't realize it was Trathin there. I have to kind of click on you to see. So cheers, Jeff. Yeah, one day I'll get to Chicago, and you could show me around, hopefully. We got Robin in rugby. I did so many gigs in rugby, you know, over the years. We used to do a thing called Rugby Roots. Have you ever been to that? It was a nice little folk gig. in the, what's the name of that pub? There's like a back room. The what's it called? Yeah, man. Yeah. Um, the Merchant. That's a great pub, you know. And they have music a lot. And Rugby Roots would take over, close it all down, put us in the back. We did some nice gigs in there. The Merchant. Anyway, I'm gonna check out now so I can get ready for the Sunday Zoom. So thanks everyone for tuning in this week for the Sunday Blues. I'm gonna get myself together, and I'll see you next time. And even better, I'll see you inside the site, and I'll drop you an email, and we can hook up online, and I can help you. That's my job. All right.